everybody. What a privilege for me to be able to share this testimony with you today. Our life-changing journey began in June 2010. No, not because of the Soccer World Cup that South Africa hosted at the time. It was at this time that as a couple, married for 8 years, we decided that we wanted to start our family. I fell pregnant soon after in August of 2010. We were overjoyed, as you can imagine, and so was our family. However, at 8 weeks, we suffered our first miscarriage. Our second miscarriage occurred in March 2011 at 8 weeks. My gynecologist referred us to a fertility specialist who did a series of tests. I was given the all clear as he found no abnormalities or issues. He did, however, at our last appointment, recommend a specific blood test called a karyotype for both my husband and I. This blood test is an in-depth look at one's chromosomes. We were called to return once the results were back, and we were very surprised to be told that my husband's test results showed that he had a balanced translocation. Simply put, it means that sections of 2 chromosomes have switched places. Carriers of this condition are normally healthy and well, but issues would arise when trying to conceive. We were informed by a genetic counselor that we had 1 in 4 chance of having a normal, healthy child. IVF, in vitro fertilization, was recommended in conjunction with a very specialized testing called PGD, pre-implantation genetic diagnosis. So in April of 2012, we started the IVF process. The results of the PGD testing, as given to us by the lab in Stellenbosch, was that all our embryos were found to be abnormal and not viable for implantation. And there we found ourselves completely dumbstruck, astounded, and disheartened. I remember feeling very alone, very disillusioned. There were so many things taking place inside my being at the time. It felt like I was being turned inside out. At the time, I found no solace in the words of others who tried to encourage me, and I found no solace in the word. I'm grateful because I know that so many were praying for us. I started speaking to God again, cried many tears, and asked my questions. The why not, what now, where to now questions. And one day in a church service during a time of reflection, the scene of Abram and Isaac came to mind. When the Lord had instructed Abraham to sacrifice Isaac, his only beloved, long-awaited son, the scene played in my mind, and I found myself telling God with all sincerity that I was laying down my desire to be a mother before Him. I was going to stop striving and fighting. I told the Lord I wanted His will to be done in my life. I was surrendering mine. I truly believe that was a turning point in my life. I could focus on other things again. I wasn't so consumed with the thoughts of what we had lost. Joy returned, laughter returned, a sense of purpose returned, and the thing I longed for the most, peace. But thank God, He always has the final say. And just when I'd put so much behind me and felt that God had healed the wounds and filled the emptiness, He started us on yet another journey. This journey would require faith, perseverance, and trust. God used 3 separate events or occurrences to reveal and confirm His plans. The first took place in a curio shop in Gordons Bay. I felt led drawn to a wooden cross with the following writing on it: "Our miracle has arrived." In blue. The pink did nothing for me. I didn't purchase it, but instead bought a card which cost 3 rand. A card one normally uses to announce the birth of your child. The writing on it was, "Our son has arrived." And I have it here to show you. I felt completely loony, but knew something was going on. 2 days later, I took out the card and started filling in the blank spaces. The details just came or fell into my mind. A child's name, Andrew. Date of birth, September 2015. The second took place during our time of prayer as Sunday school teachers one Sunday morning. One gentleman started praying, but I knew he was referring to me. He prayed, The Lord will open your womb and you will have a son, and his name will be from the Bible. The third occurred one evening, 2 to 3 days after the prophecy. I randomly opened my Bible and it landed on 2 Kings 4 verse 16. My eyes immediately landed on these words: "At this time next year, you will hold your son in your arms." I promptly marked the date in my diary. I circled the following dates: the 14th, 15th, and 16th September 2015. I now had a decision to make. I could write this all off to my imagination, or I could acknowledge that God was at work. I chose to believe God was indeed at work, that by His power and His alone, He would bring this promise to fulfillment. My husband and I stood in agreement. We were going to believe God, trust Him, and He alone would have the final say. In January 2015, it was confirmed that I was pregnant. Satan tried practically every day to instill doubt and fear, using thoughts of something bad happening to my baby, that I would have another miscarriage, and on it went. But God strengthened me. I held on to Him and what I believed He said would be. Our son Andrew Archer Brooks was born on the 15th of September 2015. He's a gorgeous, healthy, vibrant, intelligent little guy. And to God be all the glory. Thank you so much.